Hello, everyone. My name is Ezekiel III, and these are my top 10 games of 2021. My number 10 game of the year, Death's Door. Death's Door is a fantastic action, top-down. It's on a weird angle though, like everything's kind of like it's like isometric a little bit. Gave me that old action game feeling, and I absolutely loved it. Played every single achievement. Didn't take super long, and the atmosphere was great. The story was good. Was all right, but I really had fun with it. At number 9, Psychonauts 2. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering why this wasn't higher on my list. Well, I don't have a really good answer for you. Like something you can latch onto. The first one was an experience unto itself. It was new and fresh and all that stuff, and it's hard for a sequel to have the same impact as the original. It's an excellent game. I think everybody should play it. I enjoyed every second I played, but I don't know. There was like it's a lot like the first, and that's not a bad thing. It just didn't, wow me as much as I thought it might. It could have. So, but it's still in the top 10. There's a lot of good games that came out this year, so still in the top 10. Number 8 on my list that I did not see coming. I was not expecting this to be as good as it was. I kind of was like, I don't know. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Wow. I thought this was going to be a spin-off of the movie series, the MCU. It is not. It is not. It is its own thing. The dialogue was amazing. It got best writing of the year for me was Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. The music pumped me up. The gameplay was okay. That's why I didn't score super high on the list, I don't think. Is because the gameplay was solid, but I mean nothing too special. But yeah, really great game. Surprising. Thought it was going to be a cash grab. Sometimes they are, movie tie-ins, comic book tie-ins. Sometimes they just want churn out a game and get money. This didn't seem like that. It seemed like a lot of heart and soul went into that. So that's why it's at number 8. Number 7, Inscription, a Daniel Mullins game. What can I say about Inscription? It's weird. It keeps you guessing. You're not sure what the fuck is going on. It's much like his other games, Pony Island and the Hex. Very, very much you go into it expecting the unexpected, and I was not disappointed. Wasn't sure how it was going to end or how the story was going to play out, but it was fun all the way through. And I even like the core of the game. I'm a card game guy, so I enjoyed the card game. Number 6, Breath Edge. Number 6 was Breath Edge. I loved this game. This is everything I wanted from Subnautica, with a sense of humor, And it never felt like a chore, which a lot of gathering, building games can feel like a chore. This one never did. I always had something to do and somewhere to go, and I never felt like I was wandering around aimlessly. So, Deathloop was my number 5, and it's Arcane Studios, right? They're a solid fucking company, makes solid games. Dishonored, it's gonna feel a lot like Dishonored because it's by the same people, and that's great to me. I'm fine with that. I like Dishonored, so give me Dishonored with a Groundhog Day element, and fuck yeah, I'm in. Do it. The dialogue in this is very well written, very natural, and very it seemed like some of the lines were sort of maybe improv a little, which I can dig that for sure. Coming in at number 4, we're going from loop to loop. Number 4, Loop Hero was my number 4 game of the year. It was just addictive, man. I'm a sucker for games that you can just put down. You can pick it back up whenever you want. You kind of set the pieces in motion, and then you just kind of let them go. And then you stop. You're like, okay, I'm going to add more stuff to this. And it's great. The music and sound design is also, it's very specifically good, meaning you have to like that type of it's like chip tunes. You have to like that kind of music, but if you like it, it's really, really good. And that's another game. One of the, I think 2 on this list. No, 3 on this list. One of the 3 on this list that I actually 100%ed. I got all 50 achievements, all 50 Steam achievements playing this game because it felt like low commitment, low stress, just fun. Had a blast. Number 3, Oddworld Soulstorm. I thought this was going to be a remake of the original. It's not. It's its own entity, and it's fantastic. It does what Oddworld does, and just gives it better graphics, gives it harder levels to conquer, and lots of different collectible secrets, whatever you want to call them. They're great, man. Oddworld Soulstorm surprised me in how well done it was and how much love you could see in the game. And of course, Abe was my character of the year. Number 2, this was my number 2 game of the year, but also my biggest surprise of the year. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I missed all of these games and their counterparts, the duo action games, and I'm sad now that I did. If they're anywhere near as good as this game is, I feel like I missed out a lot. Ratchet and Clank came out of nowhere. I thought it was going to be decent. This one blew me away. It was fantastic. Sight, sound, even story elements choked me up because they say it in the simplest terms, but they're deep issues. You know, fears of rejection and acceptance, or no, not being accepted. You know, among other things. It's a beautiful game, and it's fun. The gameplay is actually really fun. And then my number 1 game of the year, everybody probably could guess that my game of the year is Returnal. It's that weird, like Kubrickian, maybe David Lynch kind of direction where it's a mystery, like you're not quite sure what's going on. It's mysterious. The story gets told to you in pieces. It's wonderful. So, Returnal, I applaud you, and congratulations on being Ezekiel III's Game of the Year, which doesn't carry any sort of prestige and doesn't have a prize. Just a thumbs up from me.